Okay, this is Masada. We're at the top. It's Masada in Hebrew. And we're about to take a tour of Masada.
Adios, Colombia! Adios, Banderama!
Simoni!
Okay, Masada is about 1,000 feet above the Dead Sea, and you're looking at the Dead Sea now from the top of Masada. The floor of the Arava, where the Dead Sea is about 1,450 feet below sea level. So where we're standing now is about 450 feet below sea level, but about 1,000 feet above the Dead Sea. And this is from the top of Masada. It's a very hazy day. You can see the haze. And the Dead Sea is down from what it's been in the past.
It's like the front of the ship.
Notice the black line, what does it mean? Leave it beneath.
He was pregnant. You didn't know it could be done, did you?
Well, it's going to be pink at the end of the day, so...
That square down there dates back to the Roman period when the Romans built campsites around here to conquer the Jews who were at the top of Masada. That's not been added. That piece was built somewhere after the 9th of Av, 70 AD. But that's almost 2,000 years old. This is facing south. It's called the Northern Palace on the north side of Masada. The remnant there, the rock rectangular formation, is on the western side of Masada, and that was a Roman encampment as well. This is facing the side where Arad is, Arad, Israel. You can't approach this side from Highway 90. You have to go into Arad, then back down, which is fairly, maybe 30 miles.
אז בוא נרד ואחר כך רגע, ימית, חכי, אולי זה לא שם. בוא נרד ואחר כך.
יופי,
כן.
This is the lower portion of the northern palace, and it really was a palace. As you look down into the floor of the Arava, where the Dead Sea is, on the other side are mountains. Those mountains are in Jordan. And the border between Jordan and Israel at this point is somewhere in the middle of that Dead Sea. And both the Jordanians and the Israeli harvest the water from the Dead Sea and sell the products, the minerals that they have from the Dead Sea. And they fetch a hefty price. But again, those mountains are in Jordan over there. It's a steep climb. They're enjoying it. The Jewish people who committed suicide rather than be captured and enslaved by the Romans drew lots here to see who would do the killing. The idea was, I think there were 900 of them. 10 people were selected to kill the others, and then they drew lots to see which of the 10 would kill the other 9, so that only 10 people were guilty of murder, and of those, only one was remaining at the end to fall on his own sword. But they found those shards with the names of the people here in this area, written in Hebrew, the originals. This is facing west toward Arad. You see those stands down there. This is facing a rod, and they use those stands. They have a light show here at night, and they actually have performances as well. But it's a regular thing here at Masada because this area represents Jewish heroism and fortitude.
Yeah.
That ramp is the ramp the Romans built to climb to the top of Masada. It took them 2 years to build that ramp, and that's how they breached the fortress, and they found all the dead people up here. This is the synagogue at the top of Masada. That black line below it is the original material. Above it is reconstructed. But this is where the synagogue was.
From here you can see the ramp. Very good.
Yeah.
This is a better view of the ramp that was built by the Romans. And again, it took about 2 years to build the ramp, and so the Jews who were at the top of Masada got to watch them build it for 2 years. And you can imagine what they were thinking. Some of them probably thought they'd never complete the task, but the Romans were notorious for being expert builders and people who finished the job, and they did. And then they climbed that ramp and were expecting to have a battle up here, and again they found nothing but dead bodies. Actually, I think there were a couple of people who were still alive. I don't know why, but I think there were a couple who were taken as captives, 2 or 3. And I think it was 3, and 2 of them were children. This is the ramp looking down on it, and right here in this area is where the Romans breached the surface of Masada and climbed on top. You can walk up the ramp. You can see people doing that now. You have to enter that from the Harad side, which is about a 30-mile ride from here, maybe longer, maybe 45 miles.